One thing that
Oh,
I
shit.
found with the Neuralink is something that kind of blew my mind too, is that when I'm attempting to do stuff sometimes, or I'm thinking it to like move in a certain place, sometimes it's so good that it's moving before I even like think it to move. It's almost like if you think about moving your hand, the signal is basically already being sent before you move your hand.
Yo, it's Geekd Up Reacts, right back where you at, man. Hefe coming to you with my brother. I got Q with me, man. Just us two on the two-man today. But we got a hot video for you as always, trying to bring you that good stuff, man. The first recipient of that Elon Musk Neuralink. He went on the Joe Rogan podcast and he was giving all the details, man. They say he basically has an aimbot in his head. Like, what does that even mean?
That's scary right there, boy. That's scary.
I don't know, man. But we're going to see what he was talking about. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the content. Let's get it popping.
How cool was it the first day to be able to play video games?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was.
What
really,
did you
really
play?
Cool. Civilization 6. I don't know. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a massive game. It's something I've been wanting to play for a long time. I was able to kind of sort of play it with some different assistive technology over the last few years, but not really. And I played it like all night. I didn't sleep. It was freaking awesome. Man, I just love, I mean, I grew up being a gamer. I grew up in kind of this age. So the last 8 years, I've watched all of my friends play games that I've wanted to play. And the fact that I might be able to play some of them, like some of them are still too far out of reach for the Neuralink at this point, but not for much longer. In the next few years, I think I'll be able to play anything anyone else plays.
Halo.
So I love Halo. I'm a big Halo guy.
You gonna be able to play that?
Yeah, I hope so.
Wow.
I really hope so. Yeah, that would be
So you'll
sick.
be able to play shooters like Call of Duty.
Yeah. That brings up another thing. Like, I basically have an aimbot in my head. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they'll probably have like different leagues for people like me because it's just not fair.
Wow, is it that accurate?
It's that accurate, and it's
Wow.
faster. One thing that I
shit.
found with the Neuralink is something that kind of blew my mind too, is that when I'm attempting to do stuff sometimes, or I'm thinking it to like move in a certain place, sometimes it's so good that it's moving before I even like think it to move. It's almost like if you think about moving your hand, the signal is basically already being sent before you move your hand. Like your mind is saying, okay, he's about to move his hand basically. So the signal needs to be sent all the way down and back up in order for you to move your hand. So the speed that all of that happens, and it's almost a little preemptive. I saw that with the Neuralink, where it was moving the cursor before I was actually moving my hand. say.
Wow.
So
Oh,
with
shit.
video games, stuff like that, you just need to think for it to move somewhere, and it is that accurate, and it's quicker than you can even think. So
Oh,
there's no way
shit.
it's gonna, like, no one else is gonna be able to keep up with it.
That's gonna be wild for something like Quake. Like a first person, like a fast first person shooter.
Yeah.
You're running down hallways and you're just catching people and shooting them instantaneously.
Yeah. Elon Musk will have a field day. Wasn't he like one of the best Quake players in the world?
Was he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he was like
Of
one of
course he
the
was.
top Quake players in North America at one point.
Don't even know what the hell Quake is.
Yeah,
But
me neither. But I'm not surprised.
yeah, I try moving my hand too, just to see if I could do it. You saw me struggling there, trying to see if I
Like
can.
Magneto trying to work.
I was trying to see that, but yo, that's pretty interesting though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I mean, the limitations. It seems like it's very few. At least so to come. Like at least right now he's enjoying playing like the video games and doing and just kind of I guess like figuring out what he can and can't do with it.
Mhm.
But I mean that's got to be a scary thing, bro. He said feels like he is moving before you even realize.
Yeah, this is one of those things where like I'm concerned about not what's being done. Oddly enough, it's not the technology; it's humanity that I'm worried about. It's kind of like the whole like guns don't kill people, people do thing. Like it's the same kind of vibe I'm getting from this. Like this could really advance humanity because if I'm looking at it, that looks like a tube and a whole setup for the man right there. So I'm assuming he's wheelchair bound, obviously, or, you know what I'm saying, possibly even paraplegic, considering what he's talking about, like asking him if he could play shooters and
Oh
stuff.
shit.
Like, I'm seeing them too. So it seems
Oh,
like this is
shit.
like advancing humanity. Like, okay, humanity's advancing. Like, maybe no more physically disabled people in the next 2-3 decades because we'll have things
shit.
like this. But are we ready for that is the question, because that, ooh, this is the
y'all
cut.
better-
We're on the, what a time to be alive, boy. We are on the
Yeah.
cutting edge of some shit right here.
Y'all better watch out y'all better keep some tabs on who the fuck y'all been talking to over the last couple of years, yo. Who y'all done made fun of, yo, because niggas
Niggas
yo,
will come
that's
back,
me.
knock your block off.
Oh yeah. Roll up in the wheelchair. Hey, look, it's no legs. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we ain't making fun of no paraplegic, but hey, look, it's no legs. Mm-hmm. He's gonna start moving shit with his mind.
You know what I'm saying? Put that no foot up your ass for talking crazy. You talking crazy about that nigga. Stop playing with him. The concern that I've got, again, is humanity, in the sense of, like, bro, I know you and whoever's watching this has seen those videos and pictures of them niggas in the old, when I say old time, I mean like after 2015, so it's not old, but like over the last 10 years, like them Chirac niggas, they be pulling out bazookas and fucking AKs and photos, shit that you don't even know how somebody in a city would get a weapon like that. And God forbid one of them niggas get an aimbot in their head now. Oh, brother.
That actually raises a good question now, because I truly don't know. You might know. I really don't know. But do you think they have some type of like a mental like aptitude test? You know, like how they do with, like, you know, military, like some type of you know, like, because I feel like you if not,
probably don't need one of these. Yeah, probably don't need one of these here. that I don't know. I think that would be a very good like bar to set for this kind of technology. Like, we're going to need to see some paperwork, or just very visibly look at you and be like, oh, okay, so clearly X part of this individual does not work. Let's go ahead and get this sorted out, because I don't think this should just be on the streets for any old body to get. You remember the most recent thing that came out, like the little goggles? I forget what they were called.
Oh,
that came out.
The Apple joints, the Apple Vision.
Yeah, Apple Vision. That's what it is, bro. They were acting a fool with those things. Niggas was walking through the streets with them on. They were sitting on the subways doing shit like this with it. Like, bro, what is happening? Like, you can't just let anybody get no technology like this, man. You can't. It's too dangerous. I like this direction we're heading, because it's real cutting edge, and, you know, you want to kind of boost humanity forward. You know, team human, but I don't know, man. This could get. You want to make sure this stays out the wrong hands. That's all I gotta say about that.
No, that's big facts, yo. I got my last thing on, yo. Like, what's the worst thing you think could actually happen? Like, what is in your mind? What is like the worst?
It floods the streets, like I was talking about them Chirac niggas having bazookas and those military grade assault rifles that no civilian should have reason to have. Like, yeah, that's probably the worst case scenarios, is that fucking like shipment of this on some Call of Duty shit gets stolen and just floods the streets, because that would be bad for people. That would be very bad, especially if it gets in the wrong hands. You're borderline making super soldiers.
Yeah, I think, man, you know, it's tough, man. I know we talked about this on the podcast a long time ago, man, when it first dropped. And I think we was all pretty much in agreement, you know what I'm saying, of all the shit that could possibly happen. Niggas shut down.
Oh, no way. get a hard reboot in the middle of walking.
They're talking like, yeah, man, I don't know. They like, nigga, what? Like, yeah, what's going on?
Just do. I'm good, man. My fault, man. I ain't charge it last night, bro. It went into power saving mode. You got a charger?
You got a charger, man. Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, well, listen. To everyone out there that's thinking about getting this, man, we just telling you right now, yo, if you got some type of history, some type of traumatic history, PTSD, man, this may not be for you. If you got multiple ex-girlfriends you've been cheated on, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? If foster kids, this may not be for you. You know what I'm saying? If you got any type of vendettas, this is not for you.
We don't need those problems.
We don't need them, man. But y'all let us know what y'all think about it, man. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the content, and definitely flood the comments with what y'all think about it, man. Catch you on the next one. Peace.